And right now, we are moving on to another milestone. Last year was the first ever World Hijab Day, which happened in 2013. And it has been a year since. And we have, of course, a very familiar face, our dearest friend, who is also the ambassador for Malaysia for World Hijab Day. So we have none other than Murshidah Said. Hello again.
Hello, how are you? How's everybody doing?
Every time you come here, you look even more beautiful.
Thank you lah. Okay, how is everybody doing?
Great.
Great. Awesome.
We are actually gearing up for 2014. I mean, it's just you know, just few like what 2 weeks in January. So
so we're looking forward to all the good things that's going to come.
Very semangat lah. We're like, bring it on.
Yes. Great.
So tell us about the significance of World Hijab Day.
Oh, World Hijab Day is a very it's a very brave, it's a very loving movement that I felt that is happening right now. It started in 2013 last year by this wonderful lady from America. Her name is Nazma Khan. And the movement is actually to create awareness, better understanding, and the purpose is to create a more peaceful world. All right. And you know, a lot of us, some of my followers, you guys, you know, I have been spreading the message of love and respect for many years now. And why I am advocating this message as well, together with the World Hijab Day. The last couple of months, you guys have not seen me for quite some time.
No,
I have been busy with my training, and I met this wonderful lady, and her name is Puan Haliza Abdul Halim, and she's the founder of this what is that? Kebajikan. It's a shelter called Baitul Fiqh, which is situated in Subang Jaya, and they are sheltering young women, and I've been working together with them.
You've been traveling too as well.
I've been traveling too, and I've been working together with them on humanitarian efforts. And the humanitarian efforts we do are like street feeding for the homeless, the hungry, and it has been a life-changing journey. And the company Fiqh Consultants is actually a subsidiary of this shelter, and we are working together in terms of organizing a few series of events under World Hijab Day, because Baitul Fiqh was the one pioneering the ambassadorship of World Hijab Day last year. So this year I'm tying up with them because it's a wonderful message, and it's a message of education, educating the people about what hijab really means, okay, and what World Hijab Day actually means, and that's where I come in.
Okay, now let's talk about this awareness going out to the non-Muslims, because I think when you talk about hijab, everyone says, oh, it's just for the Muslim women. It's not for the non-Muslims. So you want to spread this awareness to the non-Muslim as well, to say, you know, again, it's not an oppression, it's a choice, and it's a beautiful one at that, because if I choose to wear a hijab, I want to wear a hijab. So in the whole scheme of things, how do you now raise that awareness to the non-Muslims out there about the hijab?
Okay, we have a series of events. Being one of the ambassadors, we have a few events lined up coming up. Next week, actually this week, 23rd of January, we're having an event at Taman Tun. All right. Okay, it's at a gallery there, and please come to our website. That's the one.
Hijab styling session.
Yes, it's a hijab styling session, and we are actually inviting non-Muslims and Muslims alike to put on the hijab, talk to us. We're also interviewing, like, how do you feel after this, you know, after wearing the hijab. And it's a beautiful session, and just come and take photos and see how you look like. And this is also to educate people on the purpose of hijab. You know, a lot of people know, you know, they see Muslims, especially in this part of the world, especially Malaysia, people don't question, they're so used to this. In other countries, a lot of Muslims are facing a lot of challenges when they put this on, and this is our way of showing support to everybody in the world out there, that, you know, it's okay, just put it on, we all support you, we understand why you are wearing the hijab, and we're also educating as many people out there that what the purpose of hijab is. You know, it's got nothing to do with a person's abilities or whether it's oppressive, and it is something that, you know, it internalises your relationship with your creator. Now that thing, the slide that you just saw just now, I got a lot of response yesterday from the slide that I showed yesterday about Christians and Muslims in hijab. In Egypt. In Egypt, and the Christians were supporting the Muslims, and the Muslims were protecting the Christians during the Egyptian revolution.
Oh yes, I think that was going on. It was beautiful. They all came together, and it was beautiful. And this was something that's happening right now on my Facebook, and I don't have time to post it. That page here. But what's happening is, even like my friends, Christian friends from America, they are putting on the hijab to show support for the sisters, in the Muslim sisters who are wearing hijab. See, I'm getting goosebumps already.
Yeah, it brings people closer together, and this is what we want. We want to create more peace. We want to create more more understanding. We want to create more love and respect. And that is about education. It is about you trying on from a person's different perspective in order to understand another person better.
That's true.
And how many of us, you know, we are so judgmental. Even like you wear the way you wear a hijab, people are always very easily they condemn and say, oh, that's not right, you should wear this, you shouldn't be wearing this. Now, why don't we support instead of always criticizing?
That's true.
And that's where I come in terms of World Hijab Day. Let's all the ambassadors come together. There are a few ambassadors here in Singapore, in Kuala Lumpur, where we will promote events and education and explain the importance of hijab and peace.
And it's just basically bringing the sisterhood together, isn't it?
Bringing sisterhood. It is beautiful. I love it.
What do you think from your observation, right? Are the challenges that Muslim women are facing, whether they are wearing hijab or not, you know, what are the challenges that Muslim women are facing in the world right now?
It is very similar to women all over the world. Often judged on the physical in terms of their beauty, in terms of how their body is shaped, or whether they are attractive or not. People tend to judge them, and that's when a lot of women have a lot of self-esteem issues, right? So the hijab, in a way, it shows that, look, this is my I'm covering all the unnecessary parts, you know, I'm covering the irrelevant parts of my body. I am showing what is important in the world, right? And which is myself, my brain, my values, what I can bring across. You know, you can have professionals all over the world,
that's true,
you know, wearing the hijab, and that, look, you know, it doesn't make them less efficient. And a lot of times Muslim women, sometimes they have to you know, they are often judged by the way they wear, by what they are wearing, enough or not enough, right? So the hijab is, in a way, you know, you cover up
it's their own individuality,
yes,
isn't it?
and you showcase more of your abilities. Rather than being judged on the physical, which a lot of women generally are often judged all over the world.
Okay, fantastic.
So, we come to my next question. What advice would you like to give to those out there who actually see a woman wearing a hijab as a sign of oppression? What advice would you like to give to those who actually see this kind of things, who actually view it negatively?
I would say, educate yourself first. Learn more about what the hijab really means. The best thing is like our Facebook page, World Hijab Day Malaysia, or the World Hijab Day, which is the main one in America.
All the message is love and respect.
All the message is love and respect. Thank you so much. And understand, instead of judging or criticizing, or you not knowing the whole story, do your research. Read the Quran, understand why women need to wear hijab, understand what is the significance of hijab, not just for the women but also the men. There are men, of course, they don't wear the tudung, but you know, there is also certain guidelines for men as well, in terms of how they relate to a woman as well, and as well their attire, you know, they also have to cover up.
So there you go. The first thing you need to do is, of course,
check it on Facebook.
Check out the Facebook World Hijab Day.
Malaysia. That's
and 23rd of January, as Murshidah said, you know, make your way down and, you know, support the cause. It's not, again, it's not for only Muslim women. It's for everybody.
And there's another one. There's another on the 1st of February. What we are doing, we are encouraging everybody, Muslim and non-Muslim women, to put on the hijab, walk around
on the 1st of February.
Share your experience. Yes, 1st of February, Chinese New Year. Hey, wait. You wear lobster chop and then you wear tudung. You just go and visit and you see how people actually respond to you. We'd love to hear your stories.
Red colour tudung some more.
I'm having friends from other parts of the world. They said they're going to do this 1st of February, put on the hijab, and they're going to share with me their experience and how people perceive them when they wear the hijab. And this is a story that we'd love to share with everybody in the world.
Okay, so worldhijabday.com is the general website for you to go to. But in the meantime, you want to know where and when the Malaysian one is happening. Okay, so World Hijab Day Malaysia on Facebook. Just search for that.
All right. Well, Murshidah, thank you so much. As always, a pleasure to have you with us. And congrats for being the ambassador.
We always never have enough of her.
I know. It's always the tak cukup masa when Murshidah is around. I mean, there's so much we want to talk to her about.
So yes, we're going to post up some info on the World Hijab Day as well as the Expo in Genting Highlands on our Facebook page. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Zamel and Annie signing off for the day.
Peace and out. Bye-bye. See you
everyone.
again.